Hi, Taurus. So let's do a 5-layered spread to try to capture the energy that's around you. Normally I do a 4-layered spread, but I was being called to add a 5th deck to this, so there must be some important messages in these decks. So I have a tarot deck and 4 oracle decks that we're going to use. So we're starting with Death, 6 of Cups, the Empress, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups. And under this deck is the Hierophant. So let's get another layer. These are called the Word of Your Light Oracle. So we have the Great Gathering, the Age of Light, Council of Light, Star Mother, Warrior Woman, Akasha, Protection, Take a Break, Pleiades, Sisterhood of the Rose. Under this deck is Pillar of Light. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to get 6 of these Prism Oracle cards. So there's Intuition, Trust, Faith. Oh, I love this so far. Reflection, Movement, Illumination. Under this deck is Frustration. So then we'll get 6 of these to add our 4th layer. We have Full Moon in Pisces, Full Moon in Leo, First Quarter Moon in Sagittarius, New Moon in Leo, New Moon in Cancer, and finally, last quarter moon in Gemini. Under this deck is full moon in Aquarius. And then finally, we're going to get 2 of these oracle cards because I was called to. So there's Withdrawn and One Day. Okay. There's a lot going on here. I knew there would be because we're doing so many layers. But I can see that your vibration is rising. We have all these purples and blues. It feels like you, with the Hierophant here, you are going to be an oracle of something. But there's something that's frustrating you about it, and it could be because you feel like it's not realistic. You're Taurus. You have that very grounded energy. And when a grounded energy's vibration starts to rise, you might start to doubt it or feel that it's not realistic, that following your dreams is not realistic, but that may frustrate you. So anyway, let's go through this one bit at a time so we can see what's going on with you here or for you here. So in your current energy, we have Death, the Great Gathering, and Intuition. So you are certainly in the process of going through a massive transformation. And that's what I was seeing, that you're going from this grounded energy to this high vibration. Your crown chakra is opening. Your intuition is on point. You feel like you're getting all these intuitive hits. Your soul tribe might be coming in. And to you, it might feel like everything is just coming together, that anything that seemed dark before is getting lit up, that you have clarity and awareness when it comes to a lot of things around you. And if you think that's happening, you're not crazy, because I see that your vibration is rising, and that's exactly what happens when your vibration rises. So in your near future, we have the Queen of Cups, Akasha, and Reflection. So you, again, this Queen of Cups, this is you. And again, that you are very intuitive, because the Queen of Cups is the most intuitive court card in the deck. So you understand, especially with this Akasha and the Reflection card, Your near future is about a new phase in your life. You're renewing, you're growing, you're making changes. You could be rising from the ashes because we did see the death card here. And you know that you're being divinely guided. It's like you just somehow know that this reflection is making me look at the water in this card, that this is a very watery, intuitive energy that you are about to step headfirst into. So I do really feel that this change that you're going through, this intuitive guidance, all these intuitive hits that are happening to you right now, Taurus, I think they're going to just keep coming. And you're going to get better at it as you go. Your intuition will get stronger. You will understand that you are being divinely guided. It might feel frustrating though at times because it's going to feel like this is not reality. This is not realistic. So in this position, we have Six of Cups, the Age of Light, and full moon in Pisces. So this is my challenge position. This is the thing that could possibly be triggering you. I do get the sense with this Six of Cups that there's something for you to forgive with the full moon in Pisces. There could be something from your past you need to forgive. It might be yourself that you need to forgive. There is an aspect coming through about speaking to yourself gently, and being aware of how you speak to yourself. But then with the Age of Light, it says you've been training for this for lifetimes. So there may be a person, a situation, a soulmate, someone who you've brought in with you over and over again throughout the ages, throughout your lifetimes, that you're meant to forgive, that there is perhaps a resentment that you hang on to with a certain person that really needs to be let go of. This is your past, so this could be something from your childhood. It could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a childhood friend, someone you've known in your childhood. But again, this could represent past lives as well, especially with this coming in that you've been training for this for lifetimes. But I think in order for all of this to make more sense to you, there really is a need for you to forgive whoever this is that triggers you, or whoever this is you've been dragging around lifetime to lifetime because you haven't managed to forgive them yet. And I feel like that's an important message. Taurus, this is a really deep message. So this feels very important. This feels very big. So you see yourself as the Emperor, protection, and the new moon in Leo. You see yourself as badass, and these cards are confirming that you are. You have called firmly back your power. You've cut cords. You've done soul retrievals. You are shining with the new moon in Leo and the Emperor. This is really you being very solidly and strongly in your power. In some ways, it looks to me like you have really dug deep into your fears, sometimes even into your trauma or your horrors. It feels like you have really grasped this, and it's made you very powerful. And I believe this is why your vibration is rising, because you've done so much work and so much healing. It feels like the last step is just releasing someone that you've been bringing along for lifetimes, someone that you really need to let go of now and forgive. So then we have the Empress, Council of Light, Trust, full moon in Leo, and Withdrawn. So your soul is certainly growing with this Empress card. Your soul is definitely expanding. You are focused, you're brave, you're strong. We already saw the Emperor here as your other, as your energy that you see yourself as, but your soul sees you as someone that's worthy of their divine orchestration. There's so much working in the background, and your soul is a part of that. So like your higher self is working with your spirit team in the background for all of this to happen. But I understand, because you're Taurus, that stuff could make you feel uncomfortable because you'd rather be grounded and you feel like this is not real. But that's why this trust card is here. Your higher self, your soul, is asking you to trust this process, that just because you can't see it and just because it's not in the earth realm and it's not something you can touch, it doesn't mean that it's not there. And this full moon in Leo is saying to go wild, because right now your soul is saying that you are withdrawn. You're feeling lonely. You're feeling solitary in this. You're feeling frustrated. You don't feel like putting yourself out there because you feel like it's not actually real. I don't know how else to explain that. But the full moon in Leo is telling you to go wild, that this is happening. So if you're feeling these changes, embrace it, go for it, enjoy it. So in your environment, you have Wheel of Fortune, take a break, movement, new moon in Cancer, and someday, somewhere, another time with one day. So there are a lot of cards of taking a break, and it's life's work. Life is, what does this say? It says a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So this is saying it's not like that you can move forward for sure, but you can do it at your own pace. The Wheel of Fortune never turns quickly. Like, we could be talking about a whole year's worth of work, or a whole lifetime's worth of work. The wheel is going to spin at its own rate anyway. So the new moon in Cancer is telling you to relax, and that one day this is going to happen, but you're going to be feeling these changes. This environment all around you is one of changes that you cannot control with the Wheel of Fortune. The movement is happening. This is just saying to just relax, take a break, because one day you're going to see what this is all for. So if the environment around you feels a little weird right now to you, Taurus, this is just saying just to hang in there and trust it. So your past energy, we have the 10 of Wands, Star Mother, and first quarter moon in Sagittarius. So it feels like you already had a change of events in your past. And this is probably why your vibration is rising, but it's also you're so unfamiliar with it that you're not quite sure what to think about it. But you had a lot of burdens, perhaps a lot of responsibility, perhaps a lot of baggage, perhaps something you brought along with you from lifetime to lifetime. Perhaps this was about you wearing a mask, pretending to be someone you're not, or not really embracing this intuitive side of yourself because you can't touch it. But with Star Mother, this is telling me that you started nurturing yourself on some level, and that's when your good luck started coming in. Your vibration started rising, but you didn't know that that's what that was. You didn't know what was happening to you, which I feel is why you're frustrated and you feel like this is not real. But whoever's reading this is for, because this is a highly powerful and spiritual reading, whoever this is for, this is confirmation for you that if you've been feeling like you're going through something, it's your spiritual awakening and you just didn't know that that's even what that was. You wouldn't even be able to define it. So this is your confirmation. With 4 of Cups, Pleiades, and last quarter moon in Gemini, this is your shadow side. You don't want to be rejected. You don't want to feel like this is all in your head. You want to clear your mind. So, but this is about when you get intuitive downloads, when you start channeling things because your intuition is on point. We saw the Queen of Cups here. Your intuition is going to really start firing really quickly. You're going to want to clear that, but this is really saying that that's your shadow side. Don't clear those channels out. Use those channels to put forward whatever your mission is to do here with humanity. Wow, I'm just channeling now. That every piece of information that comes through your intuition, Taurus, that you feel like resisting, that you feel like denying, that's your shadow side. That's your shadow side telling you not to do this. But what your soul wants you to do is to keep your heart open, keep the channels open, to heal through this, and so that you can reflect on all of this information that's coming in for you. Don't deny it. Don't push it away. Don't resist it. Don't think it's not real, because you're just going to end up frustrated anyway. So 5 of Pentacles, Warrior Woman, and Faith. This is what's on your mind. You're worried about rejection. You're worried about whatever this is that you're becoming, stepping into your true self, rejecting perhaps some of your old self. We saw the Death card here. You are worried that you will be rejected, which is why you don't want to accept this. You don't like these changes. They're making you uncomfortable. They're frustrating you and they don't feel real. You're worried that this is going to make you an outsider. You're going to feel rejected. But yet there's another part of you that still has this faith. And I believe it's this intuitive part of you, because we're seeing these purple cards tie together, that you know this is your deepest calling. Deep down, intuitively, you know this is your deepest calling, which is why you're still entertaining this idea. So your possible outcome is the Ace of Cups, Sisterhood of the Rose, and Illumination. This is so beautiful. You are about to step into something so beautiful because you're following your spiritual path. You're about to be illuminated, but we already knew that. We have all these cards of intuition and the crown chakra. Sisterhood of the Rose, this is about you being a mystic, about you being a teacher, with you being with your heart open and healing other people's hearts. So Taurus, if there is something that you know you're being called to do, but you're tamping it down, you're stifling it, you're withdrawing from it, you're trying to resist it, these cards are imploring you not to do that anymore, to follow your heart. Whatever you're being guided to do, it's going to make you the happiest that you have ever been, the illumination, the beauty, the open-heartedness, the joy, and then you can bring healing and love and joy to other people once you fully step into that. I see this already happening. I see your intuition is about to be on point, and I think it already is, and that's what's making you uncomfortable. Step fully into that because you haven't even seen half of the great stuff that's going to come in once you do. Wow, Taurus, most of that was channeled, so I'm going to have to rewatch this one myself. So please let me know how this resonated for you. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.